Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode on the Diamond Society server. So I know it's been a while since we've been on here, but I have big plans, gargantuan plans. In fact, big plans. So I have finally designed my first skyscraper. So I get to add something to this wonderful center of town. So as you can see, it's going to be pretty big. And I went with something a bit different. I didn't want to build a rectangle or a square or anything like that. I am going for an octagon. So now I know a lot of the people on the server, what they'll do is they'll do time lapses and stuff like that. But unfortunately, I'm not so good at those. I'm still learning everything. And so it's one of those like, okay, well, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up giving you guys little snippets and show you guys around, show you guys all the wonderful stuff that that is coming in, and all of that. So I'm going to get working on this, and then once I get some more progress done, I will be right back with you guys. All right, guys, time for a progress update. So I've got most of the bottom half of the tower all done. So this is what the flat side looks like. It's got the 5 windows that are on each side, and then on the corner there aren't any windows. It's just straight. And then here is what the entranceways look like. I got the redstone lanterns for some lighting, and then underneath here I used the trick of digging down to putting string and then carpet. That way no mobs can get in here. Woohoo! So, and then let's come over here so I can show you guys the front. So again, using a little bit of the redstone lanterns so that give just a little bit of light, and then there are some that like you're in here, and then using stairs and stuff to add a little bit more depth to the build, and then some buttons. And then if you look very carefully at this, you can see the Batman symbol. I thought that was rather funny. I was just working on it, and it just happened to turn into a Batman symbol, and I'm like, okay, I guess we're leaving that. So, but the next step for the bottom half is going to be adding vines. It's going to be done in the oak and spruce leaves. I really like the look of the spruce leaves for this particular build. They're a bit darker, and so that's what I'm going to end up using. And the vines are basically going to be taking over the entire front of this. That's one of the reasons why I have as much room as I do in the front here, so that the vines can wrap around. I think they end up using, see, because we got 1, 2, 3. So yeah, they're 3 deep. So they can end up going that far, and then they go all the way up to the top, and then the ones on the flat side will actually climb up a little bit of these pillars here. So definitely still a lot of work to do. And then if we come in here, you can see I've already done 1 floor. I didn't want to do the next 2 down because of the fact that I have these trees growing, and I kind of need that room. This has been one of those that I'll build and then I'll cut trees, and then I'll build and then cut trees. Kind of break up the monotony of doing things. If we come up here, it's a very, very, very long ladder. Yeah, so we'll have these 2 floors. Once I am done with trees, and then I still have 2 more floors above this that I'm going to be doing. And then there is going to be the 1 floor where everything transitions. if we get up here, yeah, because about where this ladder ends, there's going to be another floor as well. And then that'll transition into the big room with huge stained glass windows on each of the sides, even the slanted sides. Excuse me. I was able to figure it out on how to kind of squish it so that the ones that are on the flat are similar to the ones that are on the slanted sides. So I definitely can't wait to get those done. Those will be a little bit more labor intensive because I'll most likely end up having to go to the wool farm again. I already picked up some wool for this, and then I'm also going to have to get some more glass as well. I noticed that I went through a lot of glass for these, and I don't think I'm going to have enough glass to do the windows. And then I might have to try to finagle some more sea lanterns. I already bought BC out, so I might have to find another source of sea lanterns. But that's okay. This is definitely going to be worth it. You know, we're spending the diamonds and stuff like that. So, but I'm going to continue working on this. There's definitely still a lot more to do. I think the next thing I'm going to do is I think I'm going to work on the vines for down here. And then give you guys another progress update once I get those done. And yeah, so I will see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, welcome back. So it's been about a month since I recorded the last clip. So it's been just a little bit. As you can see, I now have a neighbor. And I've also done a lot of work, well, sort of a lot of work on the building. I haven't really been able to record because, as you can see, I have a big red X. So it's been interesting on the Diamond Society server. But regardless, I wanted to get you guys an update as to what's going on. In the last clip, I was talking about the vines and stuff. Originally, I had oak on these, but I didn't like it. Once I got it up and started looking at the other buildings and stuff, I really didn't particularly like how the vines looked with the oak. They looked a little too I don't know, cartoony, something along those lines. So I decided to do the vines in just the spruce leaves, and I think they look a lot better. Now these are just this is just the flat side, and I've done 2 sides already. So I got the front side here, and then I did the side over here. Can't really see it very well over here because we've got neighbors really close, but that's all right. But yeah, so you can see how the vines, they go up. And so that's just the 2 sides. I haven't done any of the other sides to include the diagonal sides, but I think they look fantastic. So the building actually has some life. It's got huge vines, and then there's going to be, like on this side, the diagonal side, they're going to come in here, and then on, come in here. So they're not just, on a single side. And then they also come up to the top, and I'll show you guys that as we continue. So I also ended up working on the bottom here, and then lovely Addie left me a gift. So a whole bunch of logs to help out with the build. But this is the first floor, and we have the spiral staircase that goes up here. Sorry about that cut. But the spiral staircase that comes up here to the 2nd floor. And this is going to be the only spiral staircase on this. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to end up putting two staircases. So on this one's only going to have an up. Oh no, poor Leowyn. Oh no. Oh, and as you can see, oh, there it goes. Yeah, a little bit of lag, but that's all right. We are going to make this work. But we're going to have some straight staircases that are going to end up going up in between the other levels. That way it doesn't interfere with the center part of it, and I can end up putting a little bit more detail as in, you know, what goes inside here. Now, let's go ahead and make the long journey up this ladder so I can show you guys what's going on at the top. And I just noticed that I left my subtitles on. Sorry about that. So it happens when you don't play without, you know, when you play without sound. There we go. So if we get all the way up to the top here, do 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 do. All right, here we go. So as you can see, it kind of comes up here. So we got all the nice vines that come up, and then it kind of overlaps up here and then comes up here. And then this one is just a little bit. So just a little bit. And then I don't remember, I'd have to look at the pictures again, how far they end up going up on the inside here. But the next part of the building starts right here. Oh, sweet. Thank you. Yeah, they are definitely sweeties on this server. Oh, and I completely forgot that I need to repair that. Oh, well. All right. But it's still a lot of work to do. And with the internet effect here, yay. I actually have better connection than Lewin right now. Wow. Okay. But definitely, you know, so it'll be a little snippets and stuff like that in terms of, you know, getting stuff done. Unfortunately, because I am working in this area, there's a lot of stuff to load because we got all these wonderful, wonderful buildings. And oh my gosh, I need to go check that one out. They ended up adding some stuff to the front since the last time I was here. That is fantastic. But yeah, so many great builders on this. Definitely, definitely inspirational. But I will continue plugging away at this, and hopefully actually get this done. Because that, yeah, I really want to get this done. It's gonna look, I think it's gonna look fantastic. Doesn't quite fit in with the other buildings, but it was one of those that I kind of wanted to build something different. So instead of building like the typical skyscraper and stuff like that, I wanted to build something a little bit more natural. But that is okay. But right now, I am going to call this episode. I really wanted to get you guys out some content in regards to, you know, what's going on this, you know, Diamond Society server. I know it's been quite some time since I put out anything, so I definitely hope you guys like the new build. If you have any comments, questions, anything like that, you know, in regards to what I'm building and whatnot, definitely leave your comment down in the YouTube section, or you can find me on Twitter at CraftingMantis. I definitely love hearing from you guys. If you guys like the video, definitely hit that like button. And if you're not already subscribed, please do so. It not only helps out my channel, but lets you know when I put out new content. And especially since, you know, things are a little up in the air, you know, I'll give you that little notification to say, hey, Mantis has put out another video. So since, you know, at least until I can get more on a schedule. And that way you guys know when I put one out. So I definitely look forward to hearing from you guys. But for now, I'm going to call it. And I will see you guys in the next episode.